2004. I was a 29-year-old playing my footy, so it's a long time. So yeah, good to get that, and really pleased with the guys today. Really disappointed with last week. We were all disappointed, and we're our own worst. Credit to the Bulls, but we were our own worst enemy. Today we turned up and our focus was to get to do our jobs individually, do it collectively as a team, and we didn't want to get on the plane without having something to take back with us. So the guys put in an effort across the park, and the Sharks, respect to them, they never say die. They were pushing for the draw right to the end there, and probably a proud moment for a young man who had a great game today. And Liam Wright, who's from Durban, his family's from here, and he did he got over the ball for the last play of the game to win the game. So probably a thanks to Durban for giving me one of your lads. He's done a good job.
Coach, you scored within the first 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think that gave you a competitive advantage over the Sharks earlier on in the game?
Yeah, I think for our guys, we start well. Definitely, it builds your game well. There's confidence there. I imagine there was a fairly easy try through the middle there. So coming off a tough week against the Jaguares, I'm sure they were a bit disappointed with that, but the game was fought out, and it was a tough old game, and there's some stoppages around injuries, and went right to the end. They kept fighting the Sharks, and there's a credit to them.
Coach, what I noticed as well about your team, that you just kept on punishing the Sharks' mistakes. Was it part of your game plan, or was it just happened on the day?
If you get opportunities from your opposition, obviously you want to capitalise on them and build that pressure. So I thought the guys, probably one of the standouts for me was our defence. That was pressure. It was the guys kept turning up, and the guys were hitting hard, and I felt a big part of us winning the game.
I know, Coach, you are happy with the result, but what I'd like to find out from you, were you happy with the whole performance of your team, taking on the game from the beginning to the end? And if you're happy with it, and exactly what area that you need to improve coming to the next game?
I was happy with a lot of, like I said, the defence I was really happy with. The set piece, we had our moments. I still think we have an error in us here and there. When we're in that attacking 22, I feel like we're turning the ball over too easy. You have to be ruthless there. There's some times where Jock Campbell had an opportunity to score. Samu was carrying strongly, but you've got to protect that football, and you've got to spend time down there with the football and build the pressure and get points. One way or the other. That might be 3 points for the penalty. It might be a try conversion. So you asked me what would I want to improve. With this team, we are constantly working to get better every week. For me, it's not so much in the game. For me, it's sort of in the season is just consistency. We've been a little bit like this, so the next game will be very important for us. We have a bye, but then we'll have the Sunwolves at home, and we've got to get to a point where we have a line in the sand and say, this is our standard, and we're not dropping back. So that'll be a challenge going forward.
As I've mentioned in my previous question about their mistakes, now there were two incidents that that could have, the way I saw the game, could have ended in the tries for the Sharks. Do you think that those two incidents went on and being tries for the home side, do you think your side would have had the character to come back from that disappointment?
Yeah, I think there's some good character in this group. I've coached the Reds now. This is, for halfway, 1 year and halfway through this season. But a lot of these lads, you probably won't know. I've coached them for under 20s in Queensland. I've coached them in the national rugby competition, the NRC in Australia. So I've coached some of these guys since they're 17, 18 years old for the last 4 years. And there's some character there, they're learning stuff where, about being battle-hardened professionals, and that only happens over time. Something I was really proud about, probably I said before in another interview, was of our starting forward pack. Out of the 8, 7 were 20 to 22 years of age. 7 of our starting forward pack, with the oldest. The one guy is 32, turned 33, which is Scott Higginbotham. But so just gives you a scope for where they're at, and it's the potential where they're going to go in the next few years. I think is really exciting. But just what we're trying to do now is, like I said, being professional, preparation, preparing well every week, having strong routine, and getting that consistency, Super Rugby level, because Super Rugby, is a high standard of rugby. If you're not turning up, if you're off your game, it's a bad day. So that's what we're striving for.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Well done.